Welcome to the Full Throttle Saloon project. Like this video, join our Patreon, and subscribe.
Previously on Full Throttle Saloon.
If it rains, it'll probably put us out of business.
The weather took a big bite out of Michael's profits.
We'd have made $100 grand a night. This bull.
Tomorrow night's my night. You can have the other 6 days.
It don't rain us out. Boy, if it does that, we're
The Throttle had to have a huge night from Jackal. And Jesse and his band delivered.
See you 2000 and cheers!
For the first time all week,
Thanks for having us. Yes, sir. That was awesome, wasn't it?
the Throttle is back on top.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Tonight,
It's gonna hail on us.
the Full Throttle gets battered.
The worst recorded hailstorm ever in South Dakota.
No, but you're bleeding.
It's up to Michael and Angie to try and save the bar.
I gotta get these cash registers ringing again.
Plus, one of the best-known bartenders is in trouble again.
Get that thing out of my face. This isn't cool.
1 week a year, the small town of Sturgis, South Dakota, welcomes 500,000 bikers.
Welcome to Sturgis.
And at the heart of the world's largest biker rally is the world's largest biker bar.
It blows my mind that there's even a bar like this that exists.
This is the Full Throttle Saloon.
I'm at 34,000 here.
Michael and Angie count their money from last night's show.
Jesse and Jackal kicked ass, and we had a huge crowd, massive crowd. Numbers are going to be strong, and hopefully we can get out of this thing, you know, and pay the notes. Is this 48,000 in here? We get through this date, we'll have it by the ass, huh?
It's getting towards the end of the week and everyone's tired and everyone's down, and last night's performance with Jackal and everything, it's so amazing how something like that can inspire everyone to just keep plugging away for the rest of the week to finish it out strong.
Hey, we beat it. Is that it? Huh? Damn, we made it up from the other night. We were up 20,000 last night from last year. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We need to make that happen the rest of the week.
It makes all of those negative things kind of disappear for a minute, and it makes it all worth all of the hassle and hard work that we put into that.
The Friday crowd starts strong.
You love it, yeah, me?
Australia, I love it. It's so beautiful down there.
You sit out in front of this bar, you're going to see every walks of life, every type of bike. You're going to see bikes that are $100,000, all the way to a guy crawling in here on a Yamaha.
The 1922 Harley Davidson JD. It runs like a freaking top. Just this spring we got to run it.
Everybody's told a bike is a baby. For me, it's not. It's big because they cost me nothing but money.
You'll see it all come through this parking lot.
Michael heads off to the bank in Rapid City to deposit the cash.
So yesterday we had a great day, but we still got to hit 2 more good days. I mean, we still got to pull this out. Fridays are always tough because all the bikers are just, a lot of them are leaving, you know, today. They'll hang out and they'll leave tonight. They don't get out as much. After 10 years of dealing with pretty much every obstacle you could possibly deal with, You just learn how to manage and put out the fires, just walk through them, you know.
Like the first one to be able to switch, they need to be here like 5.
While Michael is away, Angie is in charge. She's been going full bore on short rest since the rally started.
Going great. Good deal. This is what we did on the stage the other night. Take this down there?
Yes.
I think we're going to try to get some more chairs right there.
I don't have time to spend hours at the gym. There's no time left over for me to do that. I have so much energy because I'm on what they call the Michael Ballard diet and exercise plan.
Do you have a light for this?
Basically what you do to keep that energy level up is you plan everything out ahead of time. Then once it gets to a point where all your plans just went down the toilet, you just start over with a new one.
My money's all in here and I tried to punch in a beer and it won't do anything like it. That's all it does.
Oh, it's because you're on Z. Do it now. Rock on.
Hello, Miss Vicky.
Hey, sweetie, how are you doing today? Michael does his side of it. I do the office. I do the vendors. I do all the cabin areas. Hey, guys, how are y'all doing today? This is next year's stuff.
All right. While Vicky's looking ahead to next year, Michael's 73-year-old mother isn't so sure. She's had enough of the rally.
There you go. Thank you.
And she hopes Michael has too.
I want him to sell it. I want him to spend more time at home. I want him to have time to get married and have children, and he can't do it in this business.
Contest up here. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Come on, make some noise! A pair of Angie Land bombs. Holy smokes! Number 1. Here we go, number 2.
That's so super enjoyable for me. I love the crowd. I love the bikers and the interaction, and I just love being up there.
Big round of applause. Come
on. It's not looking good right now towards Sturgis. I mean, we're leaving Rapid headed into the hills, and it's not looking very good up ahead. It's getting dark. Hey, is it raining there?
Yeah, it does.
Damn it! It's looking.
Coming back in the west.
So it looks like it's raining. It's going to rain. Damn! I cannot believe this weather. Every single afternoon, every single day.
As Michael pulls into the throttle, the skies are even more threatening.
It's coming over the mountain just like it did yesterday. Same exact pattern. Tornado warning. You got to be kidding me. Holy cow, we got a tornado warning.
Coming up,
we're about to get a big, big flood.
It's much worse than Michael ever imagined.
It's hail. It's gonna hail on us.
The worst hailstorm in South Dakota history
You're bleeding.
is about to tear the throttle apart.
This might be a tornado, for real. Boy, it looks like rain right there. Damn, I cannot believe this weather.
As Michael Ballard returns to the throttle, what has been an upbeat day takes a dramatic turn for the worse.
Tornado warning. gotta be kidding me. Holy cow, we got a tornado warning. So, I don't know. This is going to be a bad storm here. Unbelievable. Every single day, right when our crowds are building, I mean, you can see our crowd, it's about 5 o'clock, 5:30. Our crowds are starting to build, and then we get this. So all these guys on this road right now riding, instead of coming in here to have a beer, they're like getting to their campgrounds right now. That's instead of just coming in here, they're heading straight to their campgrounds. Unbelievable. We're about to get a big, big flood. It's hail. It's gonna hail on us. It's gonna get heavy right here in about another 2 minutes. There might be a tornado in this system right here.
Within minutes, the winds reach 70 miles per hour and baseball-sized hail starts to fall.
You know, watching that hill come down is totally gut-wrenching. I don't know. It's like watching your home go up in flames or something. It's tearing my whole property apart. I don't know how I can even explain it to you. I mean, it's I've never seen anything like this in my entire life.
Two of us were trying to move Mike's old bike he's got, takes so much pride in. But when it pelted you against your arm, or I had one pretty good size hit my leg. I've never been hit like that. I feel like getting hit with a ball bat. So anyway, I have respect for Mother Nature now like I hadn't in the past.
I can't hear you, Vicky. Unless this is a real major emergency, I don't need to be on this phone. Bye.
Now it's been hailing for 10, 15 minutes. Softball size hail. Our cars are ruined, completely ruined. So, I don't really want to see it. I just thought it's party.
I'm glad my insurance is paid.
And we've never had a storm like this right here, this hailstorm. I bet it broke every stick of neon on the whole buildings everywhere.
My car's busted completely out and my front windshield's almost gone.
And the damage isn't just to property.
Oh no! No, but you're bleeding.
Tar Baby runs the Full Throttle's burnout pit.
There might be a tornado with this sail. This might be a tornado, for real.
Coming up, when the skies finally clear, no one is prepared for the damage.
It hurts. It hurts bad.
This was the worst recorded hailstorm ever in South Dakota.
And for Michael Ballard, the news just gets worse.
All the neon on the front of the bar, the stage, everything's busted. I don't think we got hail insurance.
And later,
have you got it on tape right now? I want to go see it.
Brittany the bartender is caught in the act again.
I don't want that thing in my face. I'm not going to be cool with it.
Yeah, she is. Not in cool.
It's 5:45 on Friday night, and the Full Throttle is getting hammered by the worst hailstorm in South Dakota history.
God, you work all year and planning and working and construction, and then to get knocked out of you because of the weather. Something you work for a whole year and see it go down the drain like that's hard.
"25 minutes after it hit, the storm finally begins to slow down.
Hey, I need that neon cut off on the main stage. ASAP, or it'll start a fire. Unbelievable. Now I'm looking at damage out the ass. All them neon signs right there that said T-shirts were $600 a piece. All the neon on the front of the bar, the stage, everything's busted. Completely busted. What? Tell me we had property insurance, didn't we? We didn't get hail damage? I don't think we got hail insurance. I think I'll let that go because we've been here 10 years, never had any hail damage. And then it never played a factor before 10 years rolling. We've never had this kind of weather. Completely unbelievable to me.
The anxious Throttle patrons head out to see how bad the storm really was.
Damn it.
I'm from California. I've never seen hail this big before. It's huge.
Yeah, that's nice, ain't it? Busted my gauges out, my mirrors.
With custom paint, chrome, and other work, many of these bikes are worth $50,000 or more.
Did you get a dent in the fender? Oh yeah, dent in my tank. Mirrors cracked. Cracked?
There's $32,000 dent. We'll get her fixed, though.
Even if insurance covers the cost, it doesn't always ease the pain.
Gotta love it, don't you? Got the headlight there, And back there, it hurts. It hurts bad.
The parking lot looks like a war zone, and the employees' cars got the worst of it.
This is great. That'll be something to remember, by the way.
That's the worst hailstorm I've been in. That's messed up.
Wow. This is bad. I've got liability insurance. Worked all week long to pay for a window. I gotta go see about my dogs.
Babe.
Angie rode out the storm in her office.
This is awful. Where are you at right now?
I'm in the security room right now trying to look at stuff on the cameras. All the signage is just screwed. About $50,000 worth.
What?
Probably 50 grand.
Oh my God. Well, there went all our profit. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. It's miserable.
I didn't even have to see his face, and just in his voice I could hear how disappointed he was. All that hard work, and we're just finally starting to get to where we might just be able to pull out of this, and I could just hear it in his voice, the disappointment.
All right.
All right, I love you, baby.
Love you too, bro.
Every bit of the busted.
Are you picking up this stuff?
Yeah. Thank you. Everything's tore up. Everything I got, all my trucks. God, it beat my truck all to pieces. Look at that. Tore up my brother's truck, my mom and them's car. My whole family's vehicles are totally tore up. Campers, roofs of the buildings, all the neon. I've never seen anything like this in 10 years I've been out here. Even tore up my rat truck. Ah, that one's busted too. I'm gonna need to get some plywood and board all this up.
All your little buildings over here too.
Which ones? The ones out front? Just board them up. Unbelievable.
Michael's mom and sister are trying to pick up the pieces.
We're like running around trying to get repaired, get everything to some level. I need the keys to this truck so we can get everything covered up and boarded, all the windows boarded in our offices and all that. So that's what we're working on right now.
We got a big sewage problem in the back. It's just shooting out like a geyser.
Hey Dana, it's Vicki at the Throttle. The sewage system in the cabin area, there's water just gushing out of the top of it and running down the street. Get on out here and tell me what's wrong. Thanks, bye.
For Michael's mom, this storm is the final straw.
Hey, are you okay, Mom?
I don't know why anybody won't live up here in this friggin' ass country.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've never seen hail like that, though. I've never seen a hailstorm like that in 10 years that I've been up here.
You're fixing to sell and get out of it. This right here is bull. You ain't living up here no more.
Angie, you in here? I ain't never seen anything like that in my entire life. Poor people are going to hospital left and right.
Girls were crying, and cars were crushed, and bikes were damaged, and just every direction you turn, there's just disappointment after disappointment. Everybody was upset.
Dude, we just got hammered.
Michael's partner Jesse, who left the Throttle after the Jackal show, was about to go on stage in Milwaukee.
We just had a hailstorm. We just had a hailstorm.
Yeah, did it hurt anybody?
Yeah, it busted people's heads. It broke every piece of neon on our property, busted windshields out of every truck and car here.
I could just tell it was the final blow for Mike for the year.
Is the cloud gone now?
Oh, yeah.
Especially because he just had one big bright of sunshine in the great night that we had with
the Jackal show, and then to be knocked back down, you know, it's not knocked down, but smacked down by, you know, hail that was the size of tangerines.
$50,000 in damage. There ain't one neon, there's not one stick of neon, not one beer sign, not nothing left, dude.
I do, that sucks.
And there I am so far removed from it. I mean, it's a lonely feeling to be in that situation after being so immersed in the event and the Full Throttle itself.
We heard that there were some deaths already from the storm. Apparently the Weather Channel was saying that this was the worst recorded hailstorm ever in South Dakota. And of course it's happening at Raleigh.
You should have seen it inside the bar. We were getting the wind. That's what it is.
Everyone seems to have a story about surviving the Great Sturgis hailstorm.
I was in town and vehicle windows were getting broken out as I was driving.
She said she was like sitting in the middle of her car with like covering her head. It was coming through the front
And she was by herself. She didn't have anybody with her.
There was like 3 bikers that were trying to hide. I told them to get in my truck. It was bad.
One guy sacrificed his body to save his ride.
You're a tough dude.
But my tank didn't get a dent.
And has the welts on his back to prove it. Goat Boy rode out the storm sitting high in the goat's nest.
If I'm going, I'm going. That's my ship. Captain goes down with the ship. That's my ship. I'm going down, baby. I toasted a beer, though. It's all right.
While others limp off, some bikers decide to party through the pain.
They always say throw a good party in Full Throttle. I guess they're right.
Coming up, can Michael rally the troops and turn a disastrous day into a profitable night?
Let's make some money and let's start running some specials. We just got to bust ass tonight. We got to pull out all the stops.
And it's up to the Flaunt girls to kickstart the crowd.
It's obviously a proven fact that chicks get your attention.
And later,
Have you got it on tape right now?
one of the Throttle's best-known bartenders
She's fixing to get ready to do it because she's looking around too much.
may have been caught red-handed.
I knew it was going to happen. I kept telling him, and Angeline was right.
It's been 2 hours since a brutal hailstorm ripped the Full Throttle to shreds. Now, Michael Ballard is scrambling to get his bar up and running in a hurry.
The statue out front, if I can get some lights on that where it lights up good, because we got no lights. You know, the storm's over with, and yeah, I mean, I've walked around the property, I've looked at the damage and assessed it. I know I can fix that stuff, but I got to make the money to fix that stuff. I've got 2 more days worth of business that I've got to get in. So how we doing on staff as far as bartenders? I can't sit here and cry and dwell all night long over what just happened. I've got to get these people back in order and get things organized. I got to get these cash registers ringing again.
The first problem is going to be finding enough employees.
I came to make money, not lose money. I'm pretty sure I lost some money today.
Many are now dealing with their cars instead of dealing with work.
I told Sean I can't come to work tonight. I'm not able to come to work tonight because I have to deal with this. It's unreal.
Jamie.
Complicating matters. Employees who do show up have to be clocked in by hand. The high-tech fingerprint system was knocked out by the storm.
If this is busted, it ain't no word. Yeah, no need for even messing with it, yeah.
And many of the cash registers were ruined by the hail.
It's really slow tonight. We probably made $5. $3.50. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. I think it's looking really slow.
Something like this happens, just a lot of negative emotions and feelings going on right now, and the last thing they want to do necessarily is spend money. So it's a double hurt. It's just impacting our business, and they're leaving.
Angie and the Flaunt girls are as shaken as anyone.
Hey, sweetie, it's Ange. I'm just calling to check on you. All the other girls have showed up here, and so I'm just a little worried about you. When you get a chance, give me a call back. Let me know how you're doing. Check you later.
The show must go on. The girls get ready like any other night.
The damage has already been done. Now we need to move on and figure out what we're going to do after this. There's nothing that Michael can do to like take the hail back. So in his mind, what he's thinking right now is, what's my next step? What do I need to do to get past this moment?
At this point, we just got to bust ass tonight. We got to pull out all the stops because it's going to be a slow night.
Let's go start running some Jaeger bomb specials or something. Let's blow out some alcohol.
I'm going to push everything I can push tonight because I need to make as much as I can make. And if I can push it up from a $30,000 to a $40,000 to a $50,000 tonight, that's 10 to 20 grand. I mean, there's the electric bills paid.
We're going to start running some Jaeger bomb specials. Jaeger bombs for $4.50.
Okay. I'm focused on every $5 that I can make, every $1,000, every $10,000. I've got to get back up and get this place kicking some ass.
Michael pulls out his secret weapon.
I would like to introduce the lovely, talented, beautiful ladies of Florida.
All you can do is keep going. You can't sit there and sulk, because then you're losing even more money. I learned that since I was a cheerleader, like when I was 5 years old. When you're out there, you're just out there to take everything else that's on your mind or any worries or any concerns, and you have to leave those backstage. What really kind of amazed me is that we started with 0 people in the crowd and ended up with a full crowd. I mean, it's obviously a proven fact that chicks get your attention.
Stop by and get your whistle wet at the Flaunt Bar in the main area of the Full Throttle Saloon.
All the steps seem to ignite the crowd. The burnout pit started smoking once again. And despite having his head split wide open by a hailstorm earlier in the night, Tar Baby is right in the middle of it.
So we just put some ice on it, and I said put some gum on it because I got to go to the burnout pit.
Instead of buying a shirt, they decided to get tattoos. She got the same matching tattoo I did. Hopefully my kids come back someday and get one.
Tonight, pretty much everybody's vehicles and bikes and everything got smashed up, but it's nice now, and people will stick around, which is cool.
What's up?
While below Mike's pre-storm projections, the night is starting to look good.
As it gets later in the night, our beers are going to get cheaper, our liquor is going to get cheaper. We're going to do everything we can to maximize whatever people end up showing up here tonight.
Nice job. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Everyone was real down. Everybody was upset. But you know, that's the one thing about Michael. He doesn't cry over spilt milk. He just keeps on going and going and going.
That's a great time, my first time here, man. Great.
No matter how hard he smacked down, the first 1,000 people over the course of the next month that come up to him and tell him about their experience this year, all of a sudden, all the negative is forgotten.
All right, thank you, man.
Love it, man.
Glad you had fun.
Oh, have a ball.
Cool, thank you.
Coming up, a familiar face gets caught on camera.
Look, I'm telling you something right now. She's fixing to get ready to do it because she's looking around too much.
And she doesn't go quietly.
Get that thing out of my face. This isn't cool.
And later, it's late night mud wrestling, full throttle style.
If you try to get him up, he tries to fight you.
Friday night at the Throttle is nearing an end. Michael has managed to recover from the epic storm, but...
What's up? You caught her on the camera.
Brittany is the veteran bartender who showed up earlier in the week demanding her old spot back.
I can't guarantee him spot. That's where I'm at. Now it's in your court. Okay? Thanks, Brittany.
After battling with Angie, she pleaded her case to Michael, and Brittany was reluctantly rehired.
She's been over $60 or $70 every night.
Have you got it on tape right now? I want to go see it. What we got?
Might have a bad one here. She's putting all her 50s and 100s in the till. She hasn't put anything in the box underneath. What she's doing is she's charging $5.50 for the big beers, but she's only ringing them up as $4.50.
Have you got that on here?
Yeah, a couple times.
Look, I'm telling you something right now. She's fixing to get ready to do it because she's looking around too much.
When a bartender steals from you, she's not going to ring a $5 beer or a $6 beer and take $5 and put it in her pocket because she's going to get caught. They'll sell a big beer. They'll ring a small beer on the register. They build that register up where they have $50 or normally at least $100. And then they're going to take that money at one time. They're going to pull that 100 out, and they're going to take that 100.
Michael is hoping to catch her in the act.
See, it's a $25 bill in there. Yep.
She sure gave you a good story about how she was going to be so honest.
You're the one that's got the damn soft spot for the bitch.
Yeah, sure. I knew it was going to happen. I kept forewarning him and telling him, and I saw all the signs. But, you know, he just didn't listen. But, again, Angeland was right.
Michael sends Sean out to close Brittany's register a few minutes early, before she can pull any big bills from the till. Sean heads back to the office to total the numbers, while Brittany does a quick change and is right behind her.
I'm gonna warn you right now, I don't want that thing in my face, and I'm not gonna be with it. Yeah, she is. Not right on.
But before the numbers are totaled, Brittany heads for the door.
Oh my God. Ridiculous. Get that thing out of my face. This isn't cool.
45 minutes later, the receipts reveal some major discrepancies.
She did a void in there for $50. And then she had 3 other voids, but $650, $650.
Remember when I asked her if she's going to work here this year and you said no?
She came and talked to Michael, and she seemed like she was being honest.
Angie made the decision to call her now. I told you it was your deal. So do whatever you want.
All right. Anyway.
Just another one of them deals where I gave somebody else another chance, and then I'm the one that gets burnt for it. So she'll never be back.
If we've got all that on tape, then when she comes to clock in, we just say, hey, we're done. And we try to let's get that spot covered.
She basically just her Cheerios as far as I'm concerned.
Coming up, the strangest night in Throttle history isn't over yet.
Let go. Yep.
The doors come down, but one customer doesn't want to go home.
You want us to call the cops on you or what? All we're trying to do is help you.
It's closing time after one of the most destructive days in Full Throttle history. But one guy
All right, you ain't gonna win this.
just won't go home.
No. Let go. Yep. You gotta stop fighting everybody. We're just trying to help you out.
Say, you want us to call the cops on you or what? All we're trying to do is help you. Where are you staying? We want to get you to your campground or your wherever you're staying at, or a hotel. Where are you staying at?
Just let him go. Let him alone.
He'll just lay there. He ain't gonna move. We're not here to get you in trouble. We're here to protect, Michael's investment, and we're here to make sure everybody stays safe.
Unbeknownst to Michael, someone called the police. But Michael doesn't want to make the guy's night any worse.
If you try to get him up, he tries to fight you. Spits on you, starts swinging at you. We were just going to put him over here on the couch, let him sleep it off. But
What do you want us to do?
I don't care. He can stay there and sleep in the mud if that's what he wants to do.
So you guys can handle it?
Yeah, we
All
can
right.
handle it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
If he wants to lay there and sleep, let him lay there and sleep.
It's really weird to try to control chaos and dealing with people that are plastered out of their mind. I don't know. It's weird that I'm in this business considering that I don't drink or party,
4, 7, 8, 50, 100, 50, 210. Holy schnikes.
There's no way I could do this without Angie.
With the Full Throttle at its lowest point, Angie and the Flaunt Girls provided a huge lift.
I'm very optimistic. I guess as long as you're still breathing oxygen, you're still doing pretty good. I could go in the corner and cry, but it's not going to make me any more money. It's not going to take out any of the hail damage. So instead of wasting my time on that, I guess I really feel like why not take that energy and put it into what do we need to do to make this work now?
Today, the Throttle suffered the worst blows in its history and survived.
If you throw anything at me, I'm moving forward. We'll just duck under all we'll pick that stuff up later.
Next time on the Full Throttle Saloon. Yeah! It's the last night of the rally. Yeah! And the locals are ready to party.
Oh, food court fight. Which one?
But the younger, rowdier crowd is too hot to handle.
That's got to get shut down and tell them no nudity.
Plus,
She hands her the drink but doesn't charge at all.
another bartender is caught on camera.
I don't need you giving my weight, ain't yours. It belongs to me.
But this time, it's one of Angie's best friends.
Leave the property.
Breaks my heart.
And Michael's in a last-minute scramble for cash.
We need to make some money.
Tonight being the last night of the rally, we have 100 registers running.
Can he make enough to keep the Throttle's doors open?
Tomorrow there's no registers running. It's going to be a year before I get paid again.